Hello, hello, and welcome back to Griffin, Indiana. We started these contracts yesterday, but the rain came around. It's only just finished. It was raining all morning. Finished at about 9 o'clock. I fast forwarded time. I'm like, whoa, it stopped. Let's get back into it. So this has all been tedded. We're just windrowing it up now. Then we'll bale it. We were also mowing and picking up our grass from field. I think the one we own, 34 maybe. The one at the top there. So we'll head back there shortly. The forage wagon's up there, the windrow's up there. We've already dropped off 200,000 litres into the farm silage barn thingamabobby. I don't know what that thing's called anymore. I know it works. That's what we're up to. We've got we'll sort out our productions and things today. Now everything's back up and running. We'll work out what needs what goes where. Not like it's dropping very much off there, does it? See, that's all we're up to right now. Is just running up and down, picking up some grass. I wouldn't mind trying to throw these into a few, like, one pile for 3 rows, which we can do, but this side one's always going to be messy just because of this little part here. Try and get that tidied up without hitting the fence like that, or the tree, I mean. Spin it back around and head back down. But the weather's looking like it's going to be nice today. A little bit chilly, but no more rain forecast, so we're going to take advantage of it while we can. I also had a text message this morning. They've dropped off our harvester at field 1. There's some sunflowers up there that need doing. So as long as the rain holds out. What is that? That's the front lifter from one of my machines. Okay, well that can go. I'm releasing something that we're not even using anymore. Didn't even see that. Just like that looks like something sitting there. Get everything turned back on. Ooh, bit of a bump there. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to sort out this. We'll get it all windrowed. And then when it comes time to get back into the baling, we will pop back and see you and catch up with what's going on. I think I might just do a run across the base here, which is a bit of a long windrower. Not sure how it'll go with those trees there, so instead of having more hassle for us, it might be easy just to do a couple of runs across the bottom. The top should be fine. There's a couple of trees up there, but we won't have to go that far out. Do a run back and run forwards, and we'll get at it. Shouldn't take us long at all. Not a bad windrow. This one a little bit wider would be just more amazing, but this one works well. No crazy bells and whistles, no super weird steering. It just does what it's meant to do, and that's all we can ask for. I hope you're all having great days. No major issues, no major dramas. Let's go. Get this all done and dusted, and we'll get back when the bale is happening. Alrighty, so we just finished wrapping up, well, grabbing all the bales. Come over here and grab our trailer. Oh, there's the hitch just there. Turn it on. Let's grab them all. Not sure where these ones have to go. We'll check on them in a second. It's not picking them up. Not right. Seems to be a bit Yeah, not working the greatest, but it's still working, that's the main thing. Oh, I knew that was going to be a tree, not a hay bale. Couple more and we're good. Right, so where do these need to go to? We buy your junk. That's one of my sell points, I think. Let's see if we can... I don't know if it'll work. Let's see if it will just drive there by itself. Go to... No, it's not gonna. Is it gonna end up in the trees? Or is it gonna get down there? Let's find out. I'll see when we get there. Well, there you go. Made it. Let's get these things unloaded. And head over and check on our harvester. $11,000 of free bales. I am not complaining at all. We'll park this trailer back up here. We'll end the contract because this is one of their tractors. I think we've got one of our tractors up there still. We'll have to go and make sure we get that back down here. Oh, the wheat. These ones here are pumping it out. Look, they're double stacking. Oats and wheat. We'll have to sort them out shortly. Wrong menu. Completed. I didn't do the header run across the top. My bad. We'll get that sorted shortly. I've got some Total Mix ration here we just bought from the store to sort out our cattle. We'll do that first to make sure they don't starve. If they don't take it all, which they should, we'll just throw the rest in our silo for next time. Yep, they took it all. There'll be more manure there than that, but some's better than none. We'll drop this off into our distributor setup. We've got our distributor down here. It's got water, seed, manure, and some solid fertilizer in there, I think. When we put it in, we use the 82 Studios multi-fruit station. And just put tons of stuff down here so we don't have to worry about popping off our gardens. The downside was that one of our productions, I think it was the red production building, the silage one, that takes 2 million litres of water. That's why the water tank's here, because we've had to keep coming back doing loads of water. So that's all good. Seawater, seeds, fertilizer, manure. So the manure's costing us nothing. We're just slowly throwing that in. What about this thing here? We threw heaps of stuff in this. There's probably tons of it, isn't there? There's a little trigger me biggie. So the composter. We have 741,000 litres of compost because we'll throw in heaps of grass in here, but I forgot about that. And I threw heaps of the grass into the silage hut, which is called Farm Supplies Production. See, 2 million litres of water. 347,000 litres of silage, so we're going to have to start emptying that out soon. But all of these, they're all going to be full because they're topped up by that distributor building. I can't remember who that's by, but it's pretty good. It takes a bit of money to set it up because you've got to put heaps of stuff in it, but if you're getting your water for free and you're making your own seeds, it doesn't cost a whole lot. So I think it was in containers maybe. I can't remember now. Try and find it just in case anyone wants to know about it. Got so many mods in here, we've got to take some out. We don't use half of them. Or we've used ones on old maps and haven't used them again since. It's always handy to have. That old blue tractor there, I'm not a big fan of that one, so we'll probably take that one out. But I can't remember where that distributor one is now. I'll have to find it and post it in the description. It's part of a different, I'm pretty sure it's part of a multi-pack. This one. I can't remember, we'll find it again another day, but got to clear all these out. We still got this up here just to grab those last few bits. What we may even do is take, well, I mean, there's not going to be a whole heap of grass left here. Because we've already got most of it, and put it into the red building production, red building, the one behind us. That's the bugger there that took 2 million litres of water. And yes, you can use the water to do certain things, but I don't use it for that production, unfortunately. So there's now 2 million litres of water. So at least now if we run out, we know we've got water to come to. But this is I love this windrow. It's great. I did see DJ Gohan was talking about possibility of this coming out on the front of a forage wagon. They are on some balers. I think the same guys, pardon me, making it onto some forage wagons, which will be cool. Super handy. But this one's cool. It works well on the front. I think it's 10 meters or 9 meters or something. It picks up great. Then we got the TARDIS XL forage wagon. This thing holds 200,000 litres. And in the last update, they also released 2 standard trailers as well. I think it was a TARDIS XL and medium. But they're cheap too. It's like 55 grand. Good, reliable. Got rear steer. Just, yeah, it's a great mod. I'll have a look. We'll just get this lined up. Turn on cruise control. This one. Forage wagons, you've got your TARDIS XL and medium. Your best is to buy the XL. It's only 3 grand more. And then they've also got the XL and medium here, 15 grand. Like, you just can't complain about it. It works so well. So that is done. We'll unload this, turn everything off. Let's just get rid of that windrower because it doesn't like going down through the bridge. It's hung up. Oops. Alright, let's send this back home. This one's going to be sent back home so it doesn't stay up here on the field. We'll have to go up to our top grass field shortly and roll it. Gonna need to be rolled. But this thing's a beast. This is one of the best harvesters I've used. It holds a ton. Goes a bit faster than normal. I mean, it can go even faster again if you want to put the what are they called? The adjustable height headers on it. Highly customizable. You can put all sorts of different flashing lights on it. I've got the police lights. You can do so much with it. It's just a cool piece of kit. But I'm going to get this all sorted out, and we will be back shortly with an update. Welcome back. We just loaded up with 108,000 litres of compost. We don't really have a use for it yet. I haven't put any other productions in that need it. I do have to have a look and see what does work with it, but for now there's hundreds of thousands of litres sitting there, so we're just going to sell some of it. Not sure what it's worth, but it's better than grass prices. Oh wow, that's heaps better than grass prices. Grass is 149. $31,000. That's not bad. Yeah, about double the price. About mid-range. Iron ore's worth $3,000 if it was on this map. Wood beams, 8 grand. Tables, staircase railing. So can we put them productions in here? But I don't think we can because I haven't even looked. Put the silver and productions in here, but I'm not sure if you can because we don't have the iron ore. Unless you can just buy iron ore from the store. Oh yeah. There you go. Paper factory, pet accessories. Shingle factory. There's just not enough wood on this map to supply all that. That's why we've got, no, hang on. That makes acetic acid. Need something that takes compost. That's the compost that we have. There you go, that takes compost. It takes, pardon me, produces hops. 55 grand, how big? Oh, that's huge. What else does it take as well as compost though? That's the thing, like, I don't want to put it in and then we got stuck with it and we can't, like, there's room to put it. We've got room. We should check out our harvester because I've had him running back and forwards by himself for a little while. Because this is a weird shaped field, so when I notice there's bits and pieces that are being missed, we're just taking over, cleaning them up. So I've got this top row done now so the trees won't bother us. But down the bottom there's a huge big dog leg. which we'll have to clean up once we've actually done it. I'll show you on the map down here. So I've done edges across the top, down the side, right across the bottom, but we haven't done down through there yet. But like, this thing's only 75% full, and it's nearly 40-50% through the field. Yeah, look. Almost halfway through. Like, if you take the bottom runs here and here, they'd be close to being halfway through. But that's that little dog leg. It's a bit of a pain in the bum, but for now we're just going to let them run, do their thing. We also haven't put anything in field 13 yet. That's still empty. Field 10. How come that's brown around the outside there? I did put oats in there. Maybe it went and done a row of oats on the back of our... we should go and have a look at that. Because it may be that overplanted for us. Oh yeah, that's what it's done. Crap. It's planted barley where I've got my canola. Dang it, man. Oh well, when it comes time to rip up, we'll just rip up and make sure we do a better edge. It must have overhung a little bit and just done a full run for some reason. Not cool at all. Let's get down, we'll empty out this harvester, get that dropped off and keep him rolling. Alright, let's find our harvester. So this is the rows we've done across the bottom. He's on his way. Is he coming back down? Yeah, he's heading back down. Once he comes down, we'll take over and we'll do that dog leg. Huge field. It's about 1.8 million or something to buy it. But one day. At least he's doing the right job, and I said, leave the sirens and lights on. So it's good to have a worker that listens and just doesn't crash into fences. Leaves that part up to me, you know. Touchy. Stay, let me empty you out. Come on. Be a good sport. Once again, I love this harvester, so. Bit of a ripper. We probably won't have enough to empty it. Space. Close enough though. Right, where do these have to go? The old general mill, so that's our mill just over here to the left. Which is sort of cool, because any excess means that we're going to get free sunflower oil. So, no complaints there. Better than taking it to a selling station where you have to sell the product. If we get 10,000 litres left over, that's a fair bit of sunflower oil for some nice profits. What does exclamation mark mean? Oh, contracts. How cool is that? See, I never had my contract notifications, and I didn't know it was a thing until Silver Run Forest. And now I know, obviously, it's putting up different symbols and things on my screen that I've never seen before. It's like, ooh, that's cool. Where's our flat deck trailer? Need to get that so we can move some of these productions and sell these out. I'm going to take the grapes to the smaller production building we got next to our house, because we need to turn them into raisins so we can make our cereal again. This thing on. Just got to be careful. If you put them too close to the tipper will actually start taking them as well and just put them in the back of the tray. I'm just trying to be cautious with that. And then get picked up by the trailer. Once they're done, we'll move forward and collect our olives. The olive trees are smashing it out. Damn. I'm just wondering what we got to take down to our general mill. We got to take down the oats can come up and go to the same place where the grapes are going. The wheat and sorghum can just go down to the old general mill. As much as I don't want to keep this little production building running, it's just it's a bit fairer. That's beet, so we got to change it over because we don't need that anymore. And we need oat, all the oats. Wheat, sorghum, that can go to the other one. Wheat, oat. Oops. My bad. Wheat, oats. That one there's oats as well, isn't it? Oats comes out. They're all wheat and sorghum, so that's good. Damn it, that was my fault. I hooked back onto it by accident. Wheat, sorghum, wheat, oats. Oats, 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 oats. Oats. These can go to the little production plant because it'll allow me to keep doing the cereal. Make sure we've got them all in. Get these things dropped off. How are we going to make it through here? Woohoo! Drag the honey across as well. Load the grapes. Grapes, what are we doing there? We need to turn them into raisins. Grape juices off. Turn raisins on. Olive oil on. Turn it off. We need flour. So I might load up the wheat and the sorghum and bring it here. Flour can just make our bread. And then we can butter it. Alright, I'm stuck. I'll grab that honey while we're here just to make sure that gets dropped in. Only 400 litre pallets, so you need a couple of them to keep your productions going, but they're basically free, you know what I mean? The bees are just there doing their thing and I'm just here collecting it. Alright, I'm going to head over to the harvester, we'll get some more of that done, and we'll pop back with an update shortly. Alrighty, so we just dropped off the wheat and sorghum, so make sure that's all turned on for flour. Wheat flour, sorghum flour. What else is in here? Sorghum, it's not a whole lot. Grapes are there, so raisins are on, grape juice is off. Should be good to go. I can put those in the other production facility, but the other one's a bit, I don't know, it feels a bit cheaty fast, like you literally drop it off and you just watch 1,000 litres go boom, straight out. Like it's good, I guess, but it's just not good at the same time. I'm just trying to think, we've got the sunflowers there, we've got the sugar beet here. I don't think this will auto-load because it's not meant to be a production. I'm trying to think what we can put here instead of the sugar beet. So we don't really need sugar beet. We'll put this up at that production building so it gives us the sugar to keep making the chocolate as we drop off our milk. But we don't really need this much of it this often. If that makes sense. There's just a crap load of it here. I haven't emptied it out for a couple of days. It just keeps getting more and more. So I think this will definitely go to production just to make sugar for now. I'm not too fussed about it being neatly stacked. But we'll get all this stacked up and be back with you shortly. Alrighty. I've got... Oh, that just took stuff out of there without me even asking. It just dumped it. We have the sugar beet and the sunflower seeds on here. So we'll drop these off up here as well, because we've already got some sunflowers in there, so we may as well just finish off what we have. Oops, wrong way. It's been stinking hot over here today, so I'm glad to be home from work in the air conditioning. Way too uncomfortable. It's like 104 Fahrenheit or 39 C, whatever you want to, wherever you're from. That's try and keep it going for everybody to understand. Load up our chocolate. Yep, that worked. Worked really well. So we've still got like a lot of chocolate, a lot of sugar. We're going to have more soon, plus a ton of milk. So we don't have a dairy to do all this in, so having this here's been handy, but I'm not sure. The General Mill's great, the old General Mill, but it just goes through the stuff way too fast, and it's like this one. It's like normal game speed, but it's got heaps and heaps of different things, and it's cheap. Like it's annoying sometimes, because when you want to distribute stuff to other places, this has so many things that all just comes here as well. But we've got sorghum, we've got a lot of wheat, heaps of oats. So the oats, we need that for the cereal. We've got honey, raisins. What else do we need? We've got heaps of corn in here now. I think the honey's the one that's letting us down, and the raisins because we never had them in here before. So we should have heaps of raisins pumping through. Yeah, 5,000 litres of grapes. Sugar beets 10,000 litres now. Honey's only 3,000 litres, so we do have like 3 or 4 beehives producing, but it's just obviously not fast enough to keep up, I guess. But hey, it is what it is. We're getting stuff for free, and I love making cereal because I like eating cereal at home, so it's cool to be able to make my own. See, when it gets close to the tray, when you're taking corners, it wants you to overload it into the tray, which is a new thing. I'll have to be a bit cautious with that. Go. All sold and done. I'll have to come and get our milk and everything shortly, but let's go and check on this harvester. Wow. We're probably going to have to bring over the truck here in a minute and empty it out. But we'll get down to the bottom where the dog leg is and we'll start cleaning that up. And then, yeah, tons of sunflower seed. Like this, I think this has to go to that all-in-one production. Oh no, to the old General Mill, so. I want to do that one so bad, but I don't because it's going to take so long. And we've already got an excess of sugar beets. That's what I'm saying. Like if we turn off that open air garden that's sugar beets and just do like a sugar beet contract here and there, that's going to be more than enough sugar to keep our chocolate going. So we just need to sort of work out if there's anything else we need to pump through the open air garden instead, or do we delete it and put in something different that makes something different that we haven't got yet. Like I know there's some now that make watermelons and peppers and all sorts of things, so we could do one of those as well. For now, we'll just keep chugging along, harvesting. think once I get up here to the point, I'll spin it around, put the worker on quickly, duck over and grab our truck, because the truck only holds 108,000 litres, which is a ton, but this thing holds about 150,000, so we're going to need to get it emptied so we can continue on. I love the red and blue flashing lights on this thing. Alright, let's get back up here and line it up. Send it down there and we'll grab our truck. Trailer can stay. I would love to own these two fields next to us, but between them both I think it's about $3 million. But I think if we just keep chugging away at it, keep doing our thing, buying some machinery, keeping our fields sorted out. That's what I should check actually, make sure. Whoa. Okay, that was the best one ever. Keep checking on our machinery, making sure the fertilization's up, and find some more productions that we can put in. I think we'll get there. The land here isn't cheapish, but it's usually pretty big. Park this here. Hopefully it'll stop. Come back! It's a nice long pipe on this, so you can run really big headers if you want to. Alright, we'll get this emptied out and we'll keep going. Pop back soon. Just on the last little part, we are good to go. Switch that off. Find the truck, empty it out, and we will be good to go. It's hard to get the depth perception sometimes like that. There we go. I don't think there's any more contracts that need the corn header. Soybeans. I don't really like doing the Mount Vernon ones because you have issues with the trains. It's sort of a little bit hit and miss. Alright, so let's send the header back. We shouldn't have any issues with this. I just want to see if it'll drive itself back home. Stick it there. See what happens. Pack itself up and off it goes. I know when we done the last load we were at 88% delivered, so hopefully we end up with a few thousand litres of free sunflowers. Definitely won't be complaining, especially when the contract's 45 grand. It cost me 3 grand to lease the maybe 5 grand because it took an extra hour to lease the header. Let's see what happens here. This truck needs a wash. Been working hard today. There we go, all done. So what's that, about 18,000 litres or more for us? There's 33,000 litres of sunflower oil there already. And 26,000 litres of sunflowers. I think what we'll do is we'll go and get our trailer and clear this junk out because there's lots of it. We've got to end our contract as well and see if our harvester made it back. A fair few eggs there too. That's what we probably change out. Like that, thank you. Probably change out the sugar beets to strawberries. We'll have to have a look at the harvester made it back. Look at that, wicked. Change the sugar beets out to strawberries. And then we just got to work out what we need to make cakes. Cakes are nice. Almost as nice as warm apple pie. Wheat's going good there. I sent the tractor up to the other field. That one's up there being serviced. It needs to be fertilised as well, so send him back. Thanks for doing a scouting mission. So I don't know whether to do we sell one of the tractors. I don't want to sell the old one. I mean, it's sort of useless, but it's the first one we had on the farm. So do I sell this one? This is well used, 38 hours. I mean, this isn't far off the same amount of usage. Probably not worth much difference in all honesty, because we bought them both second hand. There's nothing, no tractors there. I don't know whether we just wait for a tractor. That's worth 53,000. 66. 4,000. So I mean, that one's getting kept regardless. It's not worth selling. We'll just keep fixing her up and painting her. We don't need nothing huge, but we will as we start getting bigger fields, so I'm not sure. Let's just get this trailer down. We'll load up all these productions. Sell them all off, and then we'll probably call that a day, I'd say. Had a fair bit of work done. A bit of straps. I know there's more, I think there's more sunflower oil than anything else, so grape juice. So we'll bring one of the sunflowers over to it. I'll start some auto-loading that, and then when we get around there, I won't start auto-loading the grape juice, because I'd rather put on the grape juice. Oh crap, all this flour's going to start coming out now too. That's what I mean, we just put all that stuff in there like, you know, like an hour ago in-game. It's crazy. There's only a few thousand litres of olive oil, so that's okay. Get this down here out of the way for a minute. I always park too close to everything and just get myself in a hot tangled mess. Like I said, this is a great building. It just sort of overwhelms you with products, I guess, really quickly. So it's good if you want to make some good money fast, but it's just a bit of a, I don't know, what would you call it? It's just a bit of a mess when you want to try and use a little bit of realism, if there's such a thing. I'm saying that with the truck that drives around the farm doing 155 kilometers an hour, so you know what I mean. Let's strap these ones down so we don't knock them out of the way. I'll get all this stuff loaded up and then we'll get back to you, because you've already sat through a ton of this today. I don't think you need to see all the painfulness of doing it all again. Alright, so we're done. We have that sunflower oil is just smashing through so fast I can't keep up with it. But we have, as you can see, 43,000 litres of sunflower oil, and it's still coming out. 15,000 litres of flour, 4,000 litres of canola oil, 3,000 litres of grape juice, 7,000 litres of sugar. Like, it is madness. This is going to be one huge payday from those two contracts we done. It's just, like I said, I'm complaining, but I'm not, if that makes sense. Like, it'll be so much better if this just slowly rolled out over a couple of months, because you're going to get more money more reasonably, I guess you could say. But this is going to be a fair bit. Everything's falling apart. Another 180,000 litre, plus there's all this sunflower oil yet. Like, it's just, it's great. Good for making cash, but it's just too fast. You know, that would be wicked if that slowly trickled out over the next 3 months, like what the chocolate and all that does up there. What's that? That's over $350,000. I'm not saying we don't earn it. We didn't earn it. We haven't cheated it. It's just, it comes out all at once. It seems so much more hectic. But if I got $100,000 a month out of that production instead, that would be, I don't know, just more realistic, I guess. But seeing as though we have that much cash, what do? Do we buy another vehicle or do we buy some more land? Because I'm pretty keen on getting some more land. 361,000. What is in that property? Let's just unhitch this and head up there, and we'll have a quick look. But yeah, it'd be cool to, like, yeah, obviously the whole idea is to buy more property and then you don't rely on your productions as much. Making more cash farming, having fun. Empty field. Do this, let's go. This field's too big for us to afford. Wow. 361. 553, 312. So, what, not 11's empty. I think they're all empty. Oh, well, something to think about anyway. What's this one over here? This has got a house and everything on it, I think. That one there. 553, so a little bit too cheap. Alright, well that's probably going to be us for the day anyway. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give us a like and a sub if you liked what you've seen. If not, thumbs down, just as happy. Discord, Facebook, everything's, all our socials are in the description. Pop in, say hello, let us know if we're doing something wrong, or let us know if there's something you want to see. Have a good day and thanks for watching.